so we're here, we're in Lewes. I'm with the lovely Elissa Franceschi. It's beautiful, the sun is shining, it's fucking fantastic. It's gorgeous.
Delightful. We thought we'd do a little video just for you guys, just say a big thank you and sort of answer a few questions and yeah, seeing it's such a beautiful day.
This is Elissa's latest album. It was released on the 1st of July, is that right?
That is correct.
Right, so let's get cracking. Liz, your new album, tell me a little bit about it.
Into the Light. It's about a lot of things, it's about a lot of people, and yeah, I'm just really happy with the way it's turned out. We started recording this time last year, so in June 2010.
It's been about a year in the making, little bun in the oven, fab.
And it's now given birth! Cheers, by the way.
Yes, fucking cheers.
What a day. What a weekend.
Woo!
What a life. She started deciding that I needed to write some new songs after I graduated from uni, and I decided that I really wanted. It became apparent that I was writing about sort of discovery and.
So when you left uni, and you know, I suppose it's a transitional period for everyone. So you're faced with the world, the big bad world.
Yeah. And
did you have an idea that music was what you wanted to go into, it was what you wanted to do, or were you still sort of finding your feet?
Yeah, I mean, music has always been something that I've wanted to do. I think that it's only been the last month actually that I've really decided to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just not hold back.
And what was it that made you come to that decision? Or
I realised that it's just, people have this concept that you sit around and you get discovered, but that's just really not how it works. You have to pound on doors and you have to kind of, it's it's often about a very long-winded kind of, you know, meandering journey.
So you've stuck with it and you've come up with this album, and how many tracks are there that's on the album?
There are 12 songs.
12 songs, and each one is connected to an experience or an person, or multiple experiences and people. I noticed that some of the titles of the songs are actually names of people.
Yes, okay. So you're talking about Elliot then?
Yes, I am talking about Elliot.
Okay, well then Elliot was about, I mean there was a guy called Elliot.
We've all had a guy called Elliot.
Have we? Have we? Didn't know that. But actually, when I first wrote Elliot, it wasn't called Elliot at all, and yeah, there was that song that was about this guy called Elliot, and then when I wrote other songs about other guys, I realised that the song would be strongest if I actually amalgamated the two songs together. So the song is called Elliot, but it's actually about a couple of different people.
It's alright, love, it's alright. And if there's one song on there that's, you know, means a lot to you, or the one that really gets your heart going, really takes you right back to that moment, what would that song be?
Oh, I mean, Into the Light is the most specific to where I'm at in my life now. They're all difficult to listen to. They all take me back to a certain time or a certain place or to a certain person. Some more so than others.
Actually, that's a point. With performing live, what's the sort of deal there? I mean, is it like, do you have to bring yourself back to that place to psych yourself up a little bit to do it, to really give what you want to give to it? Or is it something that just comes quite naturally and you can do the song and it's quite a therapeutic process, writing it out of the system, singing it out of the system? You've got a fantastic voice, really belting it out.
Oh, bless you.
But do you need to go back to that, to get that back, or does it just sort of flow quite naturally now and it's become its own thing?
Yeah, that's an interesting question actually. For the more poignant sort of ballads, that are the ones that afterwards people will say, oh, I was crying at the back of the venue on that one, I'm like, I'm sorry, let's have a coffee and talk about it. For those ones I do have to, funnily enough, I do have to funnel emotions in to really get that powerful performance out, because if you like just the lyrics alone, I want to get it across to someone, because I want, even if it's not relevant for me in that moment, I want someone else in the audience to go, I'm exactly going through that right now, and that really spoke to me, because otherwise, as we were talking about Van Morrison, I can't probably say that, but you don't want to just go through the motions. I want someone to take something from a performance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put everything into it, but you have to, it's like acting actually. So I think sometimes if I'm singing a breakup song and I'm actually quite happy in my, you know, relationship, then you just act.
Act the heartbreak, act the ache.
Just put passion into the performance. You don't fake it, but you try and put your mind back to that place when you wrote it and you put that into the live performance.
So we're currently listening to Salt, which is one of the songs on your new album, Into the Light, and you collaborated on that with your brother. What made you come to that conclusion or choose to work with him?
It's quite specific to something that I'm currently going through, or that my family are going through.
So it's a family-based thing, so it felt like the right music involved a member of the family in it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it was the obvious choice.
So what was it like working with your brother over the spats? Was it like back in the car on a family holiday, or was it all really good, all came to the right sort of place?
Do you know what? Josh and I've got a funny relationship. Yeah, we do bicker a lot, but we're so close that it's the typical like brother-sister relationship. When he came to the studio to do his vocals, he was really ill and he had a big festival coming up, and I was like, oh come on, just push for this note, just really do it. This one. I made him do it, and I was so glad because then I matched it and it was like, this is the gold.
So the other song that I think is a particularly poignant one is Becoming the Enemy. I have a little sneaking suspicion that I know who's behind this one, but tell me a little bit about it from your side.
I came up with the concept of becoming the enemy and I added this bit. You're becoming the enemy. I added that bit because I really wanted to get across. I was pissed off.
Yeah, too fucking right.
And it is that thing where, right, we've crossed a line here, we can't go back to being friends. You fucked up.
Yes, big styly, big fucking styly, shame on you. You know who you are. Right, Lissy, I've picked my two. What two would you pick?
Well, we very craftily have it playing in the background right now.
Marketing minds.
Not thought through at all. This is Over, and it's written about, it's a breakup song. It's a massive blow when someone says, don't want to spend time with you anymore and can't see this developing. The funny thing is, and I've written this on my blog, is that I can't actually remember who it's about.
Into the Light, obviously it's the name of the album. It is a song on the album. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, so I wrote Into the Light as a response to Salt, I guess. It's meant to be a hopeful song. I've never really written a song like that. And I needed something that was positive. Take ownership of your life and do whatever it is that's going to make you happy. That is the whole point. We're here, you're here for a reason. Go find out what that reason is. And I needed to say that about myself, and I really hope that people get that from the song as well.
We talked a little bit earlier about working alongside your brother and what that meant to you and whatnot, but obviously there are other people involved along the way.
But yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about them.
Okay, so John Mitchell produced the album. And he mixed it, obviously, mixed and produced it, and that's Outhouse Studios based in Reading, and he's a hilarious guy, really fantastic. Sean up in Bristol from Optimum Mastering mastered the album, did a fantastic job as well. There was James Belange who did the drum engineering and also helped me with vocal tracking. Matt O'Grady did a lot of the tracking with me as well. He did Rainbow and Fire and Rocks and Tears with me, I think. Stephen Barlow did some of the guitar, John did a lot of the guitar and bass. James True did all the drumming, he's absolutely sensational. He did all the string arrangements. There's one track called Flirt and my friend Leanne did cello on that. I actually recorded that in my bedroom under a big duvet, which was hysterical. It can be done! Obviously the photography from the album artwork was a massive part of it, so my friends Josh Jones and Rebecca Calaby did all the photographs. Very good friend of mine, Rachel Kappa, did my beautiful makeup, and of course my boyfriend Alan Harford did all of the artwork and did a fantastic job, and he did the website. So many people have been involved in this.
Lots of people culminating in this fantastic album.
It's a team, yeah.
Yeah, so get it, because it's good, and you'll enjoy it.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Jen Jem.